Okay, there we go. So we are going to talk today about TikTok for business. Thinking about how you can use this new and emerging platform to kind of grow sales and what you need to do to achieve that. Just thinking about what TikTok is. Oh, not what TikTok is. Who am I? There we go. That's a good place to start, isn't it? My name's Simon Doughty. I'm a marketer. I've been in marketing for 20 years. I'm the founder of Grow Traffic, one of the directors, along with Hannah, who you already know, I think. I've worked in both agency and in-house roles. I was the brand manager of 2 tech businesses, and also the head of marketing of 3 tech businesses over the years. And I'm a member of the Chartered Institute of Marketing, CIM. So just thinking about TikTok for business. TikTok, it's a video sharing app. So it allows users to create small originally it was just 15-second videos, but now you can create 30-second videos, 1-minute videos on any topic. It grew out of a Chinese app called Douyin and their acquisition of Musical.ly a few years ago. So TikTok's logo, I always look at TikTok's logo and wonder what it's all about, but it's actually a combination between the D from the Douyin logo and the rest of the Musical.ly logo. Showing it, dog. Currently, TikTok has over 1 billion users around the world. So it's rapidly grown to be one of the biggest platforms out there. I think Facebook has 3 billion users. If you think that Facebook's been around since for about 15, 16 years, whatever it is, and TikTok has grown to that scale over the last few years. It just demonstrates how TikTok has been able to grow how it's into that market. Lots of people say that TikTok's just for young people, and this is borne out to some extent. If you look at the demographics, 32% of people are 10 to 19, so 60% roughly of the overall people on the platform are under 30. But the demographics are changing, and this also offers an opportunity for businesses as well. By the end of 2021, TikTok became the most visited website in the world, surpassing Google for the first time. That's the first time Google's been overtaken. So it really should suggest to us as marketers that this is a platform worth looking at and worth considering for promoting our businesses. People spend on average 52 minutes a day on the platform, which actually is a long period of time if you think about it, about an hour.
Yeah.
Do you use TikTok at all?
I ain't got a clue what it does.
Okay. Cool. So I decided to get on TikTok myself. Thought about how to do it as a kind of market to try and figure it out. And I find myself just losing so much time on it.
Yeah.
Just scrolling through these little short videos, then completely losing track of time more than I do on other platforms. It's available in 154 countries. It translated into 74 languages. If you've got a global brand, it's really worth considering. And one of the interesting things about it now is that when songs trend on TikTok, they also trend on Spotify just after, but not the other way around. So it should indicate that it's really becoming a cultural kind of significant cultural platform in its own right. Definitely something you should be looking at as a business. And for some of those reasons, now is the time that businesses need to be getting onto TikTok. And the reason for that is because there's currently masses of kind of opportunities on TikTok. Businesses haven't fully adopted the platform yet. There's a lot of businesses out there that say TikTok's for young people, or
Yeah.
I don't understand TikTok. I can't, I don't know what to do. So they go shy away from it. And the thing with that is that all those businesses that are adopting TikTok currently have huge reach with the things that they're putting out there. I find this as well. So when we put things out on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter, the reach that we're getting is in the low hundreds, generally for a post. Whereas on TikTok, those posts are going out to often a high hundred, if not thousands. And there's that kind of viral opportunity on there. So it's definitely worth considering. They're also moving towards monetization. They're bringing out TikTok ads. I'm going to call these. They're moving towards monetization of TikTok ads. So more and more businesses are going to go onto the platform.
Yeah.
And I think that if you're not there now, if you're not building your audience now, you might miss the boat, or you might not enjoy the type of success that some of the people that are going on there now will do.
Is there many estate agents on it then at the moment? Do you know?
There is a lot of property companies on there. So I see a lot of construction companies. I see a lot of like people that rent out properties where they talk about how they invest in properties and what they do and the thought process behind it. There's a lot of that involved. I personally haven't seen many estate agents on there. That's not to say that an estate agent shouldn't go on there. It's just finding the right way to go about it.
Yeah.
And the key thing, this is one of TikTok's kind of mantras, is think like a marketer and act like a creator. And they're all about kind of getting brands to show themselves in a way that they wouldn't normally show themselves, being more human, being the face in front of the camera, where it would normally be kind of perfectly formed photographs. They don't want to see that. They want to see things going wrong and not quite working. They've got loads of tools in there where you can just take random pictures, take random small videos, and the software, the AI on TikTok, stitches it together for you. You don't have to do the creative. It will do it for you. It'll figure it out and do, what works best with music and videos. But you do have to understand why you're creating content. What you want to achieve out of it as a marketer. It's typically, it's the same thing for all marketing. And really come up with a plan. And I'm sure when you've been talking to Hannah, you've been talking about coming up with a kind of plan, because it's really easy when you're trying to create content frequently to have those mental blocks and not be able to do it, or you find yourself in a position where you're creating the same kind of content over and over again, and it's not creative because the same thing, just changed up a little bit.
Yeah.
So always have a plan, even if you don't have to stick to it. So embrace entertainment. This is really key on TikTok. We always used to talk about entertaining, educating, and informing. Well, on TikTok, they talk about 4 E's. They talk about emotion, engaging, educating, and entertaining. And entertainment is probably the more important of all those things.
Yeah.
It's about how can you create content that falls within that entertainment space, but delivers a message at the same time. You don't want to always kind of ram it home, but you need to figure out how to entertain. And thinking about the categories that are really big on there. We're thinking about pranks, fitness and sport, DIY, Construction is a big one, actually. Property is a big one. Beauty, skincare, fashion, life hacks and advice.
Yeah.
If you can find ways of creating content that fits around your business, that covers off some of these categories, you have a better opportunity of really making something go viral.
Yeah.
That's the key thing that you need to be thinking about on TikTok all the time. How can you tap into what's already working for other people?
Yeah.
You'll have to do some research, you know, going on TikTok, seeing what your competitors are doing,
Yeah.
seeing what other people are doing, not necessarily your industry. How can you get involved in what they're all doing, but do it slightly differently?
Yeah.
TikTok, and you say, I know you said you've never been on, or you don't really know more than it. Well, one of the things that TikTok loves is when people or groups of people create the same video as other people, but in slightly different ways. So this is how trends are formed on TikTok. So often there's no accusation on TikTok of copying, because that is the way that they do it. It is about imitating. There's lots of imitation on TikTok.
Yeah.
And so that's a good thing. You know? On other platforms, you might find yourself being called out if you do something that's the same as somebody else. It's a good thing. How to make a great TikTok? It's really simple. Just keep it really simple. To make a TikTok to get started, what I recommend to people is that you just go out there, take a few photographs, take a few short videos of whatever you're doing, and from there just upload it to TikTok. Choose maybe a 15-second clip to start off with, but think about your storyline. Think about what you're trying to do with the video. You know, if you're, let's talk about it. You know, if we're going into a property, you want to start with the front of the house or the front door. You want to transition between going into different rooms, and then perhaps the last one's coming out of the door. You know, it's all those, but it's about quick transitions as well to keep people engaged. That's what really keeps people engaged on TikTok.
Yeah.
And you can do that by taking short videos interspersed with photographs.
Can you like speed videos up as well?
You can play with the time, yeah, there's certain ways of doing that. There's also other little apps that you can get that kind of help you be a bit more creative than just what's native in the TikTok ads app. So if you were to create, if you were going, I've got a number of apps, for example. They all start with TikTok, or like TikTok Snipper or TikTok downloader, where you can download certain parts of videos and things like that, and then you can re-upload them back to TikTok. And yeah, so there's so much functionality. You can use things like stickers, text. You can put the text at different parts of the video by editing the duration of that text. You can use effects like this is a pro tip. So whenever I'm talking to a piece of camera, I always get things wrong. I always like stumble over my words. But instead of like trying to make it absolutely perfect, I use what's called the glitch effect, which just kind of fuzzes up the page. So it's like an acknowledgement on my part that I've made a mistake. But I don't have to go back and re-record it. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Not in the way you would for like YouTube maybe, or an ad, you know, if you're recording that type of thing. But do think about the storyline. You know, think about what the payoff's going to be at the end of it. What do you want somebody to learn by the end of that video? How are you going to put them in right at the beginning? What's that first image or shot going to be? Choose your cover of the video well. You know, pick a relevant cover that will make people look at it. On TikTok, the cover is it's a part of the video, so it plays like a few seconds or a few split seconds of movement. And that's the way you really get people's attention.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? And just carry on for that. One thing to think about is choosing the right music. This is really important. When I first made TikToks, I was doing like, informative TikToks. How to do this, how to do that.
Yeah.
A glossary type TikToks. And I wasn't putting any music behind them.
Yeah.
And it worked. But by using the music, you've got a couple of new opportunities there. One is that you can see what's trending, use the music that's trending, and that will help you get more reach because it'll feature in TikTok's algorithms.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I normally do when I record a video is I record the music. I record me speaking, and then I turn the music down to about 1 or 2%. It's just there really quietly in the background while I'm talking over the top of it. So we get a bit of benefit of both of those things there. Or stick to one soundtrack that reinforces your brand. So this would be more kind of, if you wanted to build a brand for your business, probably the way you go about it, stick with one soundtrack. And that was why your regular kind of followers, viewers, will kind of get to understand what you're about and know what to expect when they're listening and watching. So the other thing to say is make TikToks that help other people to engage with your brand. You might want to create audio clips of your own, so your own audio clips that other people will then go to use those. A bit like the soundtrack trending. If you ever get questions answered, asked talks, you want to be answering those in a new video. Just take that little question, put it into the video, and answer it in the next video. And that's something that lots of people do, and it gets a lot more. It's called a Q&A feature.
Yeah.
Keep going. There we go. So the TikTok algorithm is called the U algorithm. And they have what they call a For You page, which is like the news feed in Facebook. And their algorithm shows you content based on the content that you kind of liked, engaged with, or just spent a little bit longer on. So what you want to think about is you want to try and start to work out what is in your customers' For You pages. You can do this really simply by just talking to them. Yeah. Like on TikTok, if you've got any customers that are on there. Do you know if any of your customers or potential customers are on TikTok?
I have no idea.
No idea. That's the thing to find out. I mean, if you want to make a proposition that you should start to use TikTok, I suppose the first question is to just try and ascertain if those potential customers are there. I guess they will be now. It's getting that way.
Yeah.
You also want to be using hashtags. So I've given you can use lots of people use the For You page, FYP hashtags. But it's also about using hashtags that are relevant to your industry.
Yeah.
Your industry, your sector, the things that post is actually all about, what it's actually trying to achieve. And then thinking about the music used, like we talked about in the previous page, what's trending, the actual trends. So we're talking about so Facebook occasionally, because I think Facebook, because that's what's the most understanding of engagement over the last kind of 10 years.
Yeah.
You can think back to those occasions where there's been like a big trend that's kind of gone viral or gone global. I'm thinking of like the ice bucket challenge, when everyone poured a cold water over their head.
Yeah.
These things came about on Facebook maybe once a year, not really regular.
Yeah.
On TikTok, these kind of challenges, these trends happen all the time.
Yeah.
It's constantly a new trend. You've got to be constantly looking. What is the new trend? What's the music that goes with that trend? What are people doing and how can you do that? And then also the topics, what does your customer see? What they're looking for, what they're interested in. If you're talking about somebody that's interested in property, then they might also be interested in gardening. They might also be, there's or if they're young people, they might just be interested in going out, and that might be indicative of the type of topics that you need to create content around, while still aligning it towards your brand and your business. And it's quite simple, it's about constantly reviewing, focusing on understanding your customers. That's always the key thing in marketing. What your customers do, what they want. But also, what are you doing that's getting reach? What's getting engagement? I always say, do what's working until it stops.
Yeah.
And it says, where are but also, whilst also considering the traffic, the reach and engagement, also looking at your Google Analytics. Is there any traffic spikes when you put your posts out? Are there any increases in sales or inquiries when your content's going out, or just a bit afterwards or the next day or something like that?
I do need to. That's on my job list actually, because I've tried looking, through posts and stories for the Facebook Business Suite. I'm looking at the engagement and seeing what post I've actually put on for it to reach that, and there isn't really a pattern of it's memes or it's a property or it's an article or something that I've shared. There's no pattern to it, but I do need to look at like when there's the spikes as well and what time of day it is, and the Facebook now is telling me when the best time to post is. But I can't post everything all in one go at that time for it to get good engagement. So,
how many posts are you putting out a day?
It's about 4. I try not to do any more than that because I don't want to spam people. But yeah, I can't. I think to put 4 posts on at like 8 o'clock at night, which it's telling me it's prime time. I can't see it going down well.
You can't do everything at the same time. But what you can do is make sure that your most important post is going out at that time.
Yeah.
And then look at the other times. I always tend to find that things like 1 o'clock in the afternoon tends to, because people are on lunch.
Yeah.
Sometimes like 8:30 when people are commuting to work, or they get into the first post that comes up after they start the computer, all good times to post. And you'll probably tend to find that time will change.
Yeah.
As you're putting more posts out, you'll figure out what's working and what's not, and change it accordingly. So that was a really whistle-stop tour of TikTok. We're both ill. We're both dying. So we'll probably call it a day, but have you got any questions, or is there anything else that you would like to understand or go through?
I think it's just a case of me going on TikTok and actually looking at what the different companies are doing. If there is, estate agents on there, what kind of content they're putting on. But I want it to be different. I just keep thinking I've got a big whiteboard and I put so much stuff on there, like think outside the box, positive, upbeat, and think of something different. I want to be one of the for the company. I just want to do something different that nobody's thought of or something. But I never get time to sit down and actually think about it or plan it or anything.
So I once heard somebody say to me that creativity is just copying badly or differently.
Yeah.
And I think TikTok is a great way if you just go on there and see what other people are doing,
Yeah.
and I know you want it to be particular, but perhaps just start by imitating what other people are doing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then transition into doing, once you've got that literacy and the confidence to do those posts, then start doing things differently.
Yeah.
And everything that you do is going to be different because you're not them.
Yeah.
You're going to do it in a different way. You have to. It won't be exactly the same. But I think sometimes trying to be creative can be a barrier to actually doing.
Yeah.
And it's often better to do and improve as you go on. It's to kind of constantly think about it. And one more thing about TikTok is it doesn't have to be perfect. Velocity is important. It's about just getting content out there because it is at such a short clip. And people do scroll past things constantly. So it is about getting content out. That's a lot, often.
Yeah. Just need to look into it all, don't I, really, and create a plan.
Yeah.
Fail to plan to fail.
Well, exactly, and that's the other thing. It's a case of having a plan in the background that you're going to try to stick to. But if you've got a better creative idea, do something else. But if you don't have a plan, then you will find yourself constantly saying, "Well, God, what am I going to do now?"
Yeah, that was literally me the other day. Coming back to work, and I was just like, I've got so much stuff that I need to do. Nothing had been on website for weeks because of Christmas, and I didn't have time to schedule anything. I scheduled stuff for Facebook, but I come back, I was just like, there's so much to do, and my head were blown, so I scrubbed all my whiteboard off, and I just started from top, and then I've just labelled it all, and I've got a plan now, so I need to do that with TikTok once I've had a good look and see what we can actually do with it.
Yeah, and I mean, don't reinvent the wheel. Think about the other things that you're doing as well. So if you're creating blog content or the Facebook post that you're putting out elsewhere, how can you dream things up? How can you make it all kind of align with each other and work together?
Yeah.
Great. Well, if you wanted to kind of have a catch up with you to actually go through some specific kind of making of some TikToks, then I'm happy to do that as well.
Yeah. Okay.
To sit down with you on that.
Okay, Cook. I'll have a look in next couple of days at it and see if I can figure it out.
Yeah.
If my friends do it, I'm sure I'll figure it out.
What I did was I got my little boy, who was 11 at the time, my godson, who's 12 or was 12 or 13.
Yeah.
My niece together, my 8 or 9-year-old niece. And I sat them down, I was like, right, we're going to do it. So
yeah.
I was taught how to do TikTok by these young kids, basically. It doesn't need to be as scary as that. Just start creating content. Just start by this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to let you go, and I hope that you're feeling better soon.
Yeah, you will. Hope your voice comes back better.
I will speak to Hannah and ask her to keep you accountable about something.
Yeah, okay, cool.
All right.
Right, okay, see you later. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.